Good morning, it is Monday. It's currently about 10 to 7 and I'm heading off to the gym. Just kind of having a kid's banana just to give me a bit of fuel for my workout. Gym workout done. It actually looks like it's going to be a nice day today. You know, you get that hazy, sunny thing in the morning. No rain clouds in sight, so that's good. On my way home to have my protein shake and my coffee, I added my creatine, I don't know how you say it, into my water before I went to the gym this morning. And I did actually do pretty well. I've decided to lower my reps down to 10 and do 3 sets of 10 rather than 3:15, but go heavier. And I actually managed to do pretty well, so I'm pleased with myself. I'm going to go back now and get my protein shake and my coffee, and I'll see you in a bit. It's almost 10:15 and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to make some breakfast. I think today we're going to have bacon and eggs. I've not had a bacon and egg breakfast for ages and I'm feeling quite hungry. So I think that's what we're going to have. Just getting the stuff out, and don't know if I have any beans with it. Might have a bit of beans and a slice of toast. I need to get the bread maker on as well because we are short on bread. So I'm going to get on with doing that as well. Here's my breakfast of 436 calories. Yes, I have cremated my bacon, but I like it like that. I've got 100 grams of baked beans. I've got an egg cooked in spray oil, and then I'll just put a bit of water in and put the lid on just to cook the top. I've got 30 grams of bread that I've toasted, so it's very, very, very thin and crispy, but again, I like it like that. And there's 6 grams of Norpat Lighter on there, all weighed and measured and tracked in my app. I just realised that I completely forgot to record my lunch, and I had it about an hour ago. I literally had a crispy salad from a crispy salad from Morrison's, well, half of a pot, which was, I think it's 190 calories for the pot, so I had half. I had 2 slices of ham, I had some piccalilli, I had some potato salad, which is the yoghurt one from Lidl, and then I had a very thin slice of bread weighing 38 grams from a homemade loaf with 4 grams of Norpat Lighter. So it was very nice. A little tiny sprinkling of cheese, 15 grams. And it was very nice, apart from I inhaled the piccalilli funny. I had a massive coughing fit that I have struggled to recover from. It's nearly killed me. So yeah, I completely forgot to film it, so I apologise. Tom was in talking to me as well, so I just didn't even think and just sat down ready to do it and then just started eating. And I wasn't even like starving hungry. I was getting hungry and was ready for something by the time I prepared it. But I can't honestly say that I wolfed it down because I was starving, because I really wasn't. But anyway, I've still got calories left for my tea. I think if I was having 1,500 calories, I'd only have about 400 calories left because I had my protein shake, quite a substantial breakfast, and then I've had a lunch. But obviously I'm trying to have 1,700, so I'm going to allow myself those extra 200. I'm not sure what I'm having for tea yet because I'm taking Ewan up to East Midlands Outlet, Junction 28, because he wants to have a look for a couple of bits, and I think he wants to go to Slim Chickens, but I need to get something for Father's Day for Eddie. So I'm going to have a quick look what there is. I also need to look for a couple of new sports bras because mine have definitely seen better days. One of them is all split on either side of the cup, and I had to throw one away because the actual like hook and eye set at the back got stuck into my washing machine. So I've had to get rid of 2 of the ones that fit me. I have to have quite a high impact sports bra because of running and stuff. So I'm going to just go and see what they've got, and if not, I'm going to have to order one off Bravissimo, I think. But it's currently nearly 4:15 and I can't wait to finish work because I am really, really bored. I'm finding my work really boring today. I've got stuff to do, I'm just not finding it very interesting. I think you get days like that, particularly when you work in finance. I'm on my last tank of water, so I've done really well today. I have tipped a pint of it into a glass and I've got electrolytes in it, so I've got probably half a tank left out of my last one, which is very unusual for this time of day. I've done really well. I think I drank quite a bit at the gym this morning. I drank a whole like bottle, which was quite a big bottle, so I did really well. So then I came back and finished it off, and then yes, I've done very well today. I'm quite pleased with myself, even though it's not particularly warm. I thought this morning it looked like it was going to be a lovely day, and it's just been grey and miserable since. So anyway, I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, you might notice I got changed because I actually put a dress on earlier, thinking, oh, it's going to be nice and warm. I put a nice summer's dress on, I need to find that one of my dresses has got a nice big hole in the back. So that's in the bin. And then I put another one on and I sat here and I've got cold legs and everything. So I've gone and put my jeans on. So I feel like a diva again, getting changed about 5 times a day. But I was sitting there actually cold. And I've had my cardigan on, but I've just took it off because after my coughing fit, I got a bit hot and bothered. Anyway, I'm going to go and hopefully, if I remember to film anything at Junction 28, I will. But I can't promise that there'll be anything worth filming, to be honest. I've filmed there a few times before, so we'll see. 45-minute outdoor walk done. So it's actually surprisingly mild out there. It's actually quite nice for walking. There's a bit of a breeze, not too hot, not too cold, so perfect, perfect. I have got less than half of my last one to go, so I'm going to get that drank. Nothing much else to report, really. I was supposed to be going to Junction 28 with Ewan, but I think that might be off now because he rang me to tell me that you've got your drink here ready. He rang me to tell me that his bed's broken. I might need to go to IKEA, although currently Tom's trying to fix it. So I very stupidly bought one of these hydraulic beds off Wowcher. I think it was a year or two ago, but it's been rubbish since I bought it. Literally, absolutely rubbish. And Ewan is not a small boy. He's quite a big lad. He's 6'4" and he's broad, so he's well built. And every time he came on and off the bed, you could hear it clunking. So I've been expecting it to break for ages, but it's survived until now. But it sounds like, and it's annoying because tonight's his last night, and then he's in Milton Keynes for 4 nights again. So we could have sorted it. So if Tom can fix it for tonight, we can try and get a bed sorted out whilst he's not here. But yeah, it's very, very frustrating. And it's come at a bad time for all of us, but you know, never mind. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing for dinner yet. Because I thought I was going to Junction 28 and I knew I wouldn't have much time, I was going to just do Korean chicken and a bit of rice and some stir-fried vegetables. But now that plan's changed, I might be able to make something else instead. I've got some chicken breasts, I've got some more chops, and I've got a whole chicken, but the whole chicken will take like 2.5 hours, so that's not really an option because it's 6:10. So if I was going to do that, I need to put it on a little bit earlier. I need to put it on at like 4 o'clock or something. So I either make something with chicken breasts or I do the Korean chicken. So I just need to have a think, really. So my evening has drastically changed. So I don't know what I last recorded, but we were supposed to go Junction 28, and then when I was out for my walk, Ewan rang to say that his bed had broken. So then we were going to go to IKEA. Tom spent some time dismantling the part of his bed that had broken. He had one of those hydraulic beds, you know, the ones that are like the Ottoman style. So we took all the metal bits out, and we went over to IKEA to see if we could find either some sort of wood to make a frame for inside the bed to use what he's currently got, or to get a replacement bed. Anyway, after much walking around, we came away without anything. We came away with a bit of a plan that we're going to try and work out what size bed he can get in that room. His old bed is a small double, but Ewan is 6'4" and he's quite a big fella, so he needs like a decent sized bed. There's no rush now for this week. I think he's going to sleep on the mattress on the floor because he's in Milton Keynes from tomorrow for the next 4 nights. So I think Tom's going to work on it while he's away. So we've got to come up with a plan. But I feel like I've been hit by a bus. So I've got dinner on. I've just got the Korean chicken, which is this one. I've done the whole bag of that because I'm not sure if Ewan's having any or not. But Tom's having some and Eddie's having some and I'll have some. I've done some white rice in my rice cooker. I've done a few stir-fried vegetables, but they're actually quite high in calories, so I've only done a small amount. I think they've got some sort of seasoning on or something. And then I've done some chicken gyozas, which again were from Costco. And I've tracked a load of it in my app, but obviously I'll correct all the weights and measurements once I dish up. So that's what I've started doing, is I'll scan everything and track everything and just put approximates in. And then as soon as I know what I've actually got, so I might have put 200 grams of chicken in, but in reality I might only have 150. So I just adjust it then when I'm actually dishing it out. Here's tonight's dinner. So this is the stir-fried veg. There's some plain white rice underneath, some chicken gyozas and some Korean chicken. And this leaves me 18 calories for the day. It brings me up to 1682. So, and this will be the last thing I eat because it's 8:45. So I'm quite happy with that. And I shall see you tomorrow. So this is me done. I feel like I'm coming down with something. I'm really hoping I'm not. I just feel a little bit like under the weather. I'm hoping I can just go and have an early-ish night after I've eaten and just forget about it. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning anyway, regardless. But if not, I've got the walking pad as an option here, but I'm definitely going to stick to it. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it's currently 7:25. I could not get out of bed early this morning if I tried. I went to bed later than I intended. I started to feel like I was coming down with something last night, and I'm still not completely sure whether I am or not, because I just feel a bit nose and throaty. Not like necessarily just bunged up. You know when you start to feel a bit achy around the old throat. But anyway, I was going to have an early night, and then we got into this big discussion about Ewan's bedroom, because Ewan's bed obviously broke yesterday, and it's not a very big room. But he's like 6'4", so we're trying to fit the biggest bed we can in. So Tom was doing all these different designs on his design software that he's got, trying to work out which way would work best. So we got into a bit of a discussion on it. So I ended up going to bed far later than I intended. So this morning I woke up and I was just like, nope, it's not happening today. I'm very tired and I'm also very, very sore. My legs, my glutes and my the back of my thighs are very sore. I think it's not from yesterday's gym session. It's actually from the day before when I did the strength workout here, because there were loads of weighted lunges and holds and squats and things like that. And I think it's just had a knock-on effect on my legs. So I've decided that I'm going to go on the walking pad this morning. So I need to have a bit of self-care. So I'm still walking. It's a pity I can't fit my watch onto my leg so that it can actually truly measure my steps, because it never gets the steps right when you walk on the indoor walking pad. I'm going to do 45 minutes, I think, on the walking pad. And then after work today, I'm supposed to be driving to Leek with Tom. He's going to go and look at a tent off Facebook Marketplace. So at least if I get this out of the way, then when I get back from Leek, it might be like 7 o'clock, 7:30. I've got my 45-minute outdoor to do with Eddie. At least then I'm not under pressure to try and then do a real late workout. I've got this one done, and I don't have to worry too much. Can you hear noises? I have got my lunchtime, but if I want to finish it early to be able to get on the road to Leek a bit earlier, then I don't want to take a full lunch break at lunchtime. I want to be able to work through half my lunch, just have something to eat and then log off at 5, so that we get up there for like 6 and then back for like 7ish. So it's going to be tight. But it's all doable. I'm sure it's fine. And I could have done a yoga when I got back later, but it would have meant if I didn't do my walk till 7, I'd have been doing my yoga at like 11 at night. I just didn't fancy that. Are you back in? It's horrible outside again. It's been raining this morning. You okay? Anyway, I'm going to go and get the walking pad out. I'm just going to transfer some of my first tank, I've been drinking it this morning, into another bottle so that I can have it whilst I'm on the treadmill thing. Walking pad, I don't know what it's called. I'm going to put some trainers on just to protect my feet, because my feet are a little bit sore. And originally I was going to run today, but I'm glad I've cancelled it, because I think I'd have struggled. So I might try and get a run in tomorrow if I can. Anyway, enough of my moaning. I'm going to go and sort myself out, and I shall catch you in a bit. 45-minute indoor workout done. You might have got Eddie yawning off the end of that. But I just did workout on the tread pad. I am sweating though, so I'm going to have a quick shower. It is 8:30 and I need to get my reading done before I start work. So it's going to be a very, very quick shower. And then I'm going to get on with my day. I started a new book today as I finished the Psychology of Money one, which I did enjoy actually. This one is one that Cass passed over to me, so it's called Fat Loss Habits, Diets Don't Work, Habits Do. No bullshit guide to losing weight. So hopefully this will help. So I've got really red eyes. I've been in the shower and it's obviously like the sweat's gone into my eyes and made my eyes sting. So yeah, I've read my pages, done my progress picture, done my indoor workout, and I've almost finished my first thing of water, and it's only 9:15. Logged on to work, just doing my emails and things, sitting on the sofa and drinking my coffee whilst I'm doing those, and I'll move over to my desk because I need my big screens for everything else. But whilst I'm just doing my emails and things, I can sit here and chill. Ewan's just left for Milton Keynes, so that's him down there for the rest of the week, and nothing much else to report on really. I am really hungry. That walk, I was really sweaty and I've actually burned quite a lot of calories. I'm quite impressed. Because I always feel like I'm not doing anything when I do a walk on the tread pad for some reason. I don't know why I'm calling it a tread pad. It's a walking pad or a treadmill, but I've suddenly decided to merge the two names together and call it a tread pad. Anyway, I feel like I'm not doing anything, but I actually did get quite sweaty from it, so I shouldn't beat myself up about it really. Anyway, I'm going to go and I'll show you hopefully when I have something to eat, which probably won't be that long because like I say, I'm quite hungry. Here's my breakfast this morning. So I've got some of the baked skyr yoghurt, the baked apple one. I've got some of the vanilla skyr yoghurt from Lidl, which is a vanilla one. I've got leftover the remains of the box of the granola, which is 39 grams because it's just all bits. So I just tipped in what was left. And then I've got some frozen fruit, which was I think 120 grams. I've weighed it out. And then over the top, I've got some honey. So the frozen fruit I've defrosted in the microwave. So this comes to something like 352 or 392 calories. I'll have to put a screenshot in if I remember when I'm editing. I've also got my second thing of water on the go, and I've got a cup of tea. Just dashed back upstairs to get my phone. It's currently 1:45 and I'm hungry. I go from like 0 to 100, so I go from not being hungry at all to being ravenous. And I've left both my fridge and my freezer open because I just suddenly thought, oh, I better go and get my phone so I can record something. Anyway, I've decided, well, actually she's already got food. I've decided that I'm having a teriyaki chicken meal, which is one of the little ones that I bought at the weekend. So this is 407 calories and it is 26.2 grams of protein. I've been reliably informed that this is one of the nicest, so I'm looking forward to it. Because like I say, I'm hungry. And after work, I'm going straight out with Tom. Tom's going to look at a tent that he's seen on Facebook Marketplace. I've actually messaged somebody about a bed because obviously Ewan's bed's gone. And I'm just looking for a basic frame because his room is small. We're trying to fit like a small double bed in it. I'm just going to put it on my tripod while I still do this. So I messaged someone saying, is this still available? And I can see they've seen it and they've completely ignored me. I hate Facebook Marketplace sometimes for things like that. Anyway, if I don't hear back from them, I'm going to order. They've got the very same frame on Amazon, but it's just a lot more expensive buying it new than getting it second hand. Right, so place on a microwave plate, pierce the lid, 5 minutes, remove it, stir it, put it back in for 3, so 8 minutes in total. Produced in Ireland using chicken from Thailand. None of it's from over here. That's a bit disappointing. Right, I'm going to get just a plastic plate so that it doesn't get too hot in the microwave. And then I'm going to stab it. Right, I'm going to stick it on and then I'm going to carry on editing. I'm editing my video on my lunch break. I'm not really having a lunch break, so I'm kind of running reports, editing at the same time, and then I've just popped down to get something easy to eat because originally I was going to have a ramen and then I realised that it's just a bit more of a faff to eat. I also need to clean my cooker. My oven is disgusting, but I've not got time to do that right now. Right, I'm going to get on. I'll show you hopefully when I get that out, when I start to eat it. Ignore my hair. I need to do something with it. It desperately needs dyeing and I keep thinking I'm going to leave it because I'm going to dye my hair. Obviously I showered this morning after my walk on the walking pad. But I still haven't had a chance to dye it and I was going to straighten it and I didn't end up doing that because I just ran out of time. That is the only thing with 75 hard is you're up against time for everything all the time because like when I had my shower and got ready, I then wanted to read my pages. So you're just constantly like thinking of what to do next. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got a fly in my kitchen and it's going to annoy me. I need to get rid of that and I shall catch you in a bit. Here's the teriyaki chicken noodles and another tank of water. It's 4 o'clock and I'm getting peckish. So I went downstairs and nearly had a protein bar and then decided this might be healthier. So I've got 3 Rhinevitas with sesame, and on this one I've got 10 grams of blackcurrant curd, 10 grams of toffee apple butter, which is an English heritage like curd type, and lemon curd. I've weighed and measured it all out and I've tracked it, and it's actually more calories than the protein bar and less protein. So it probably wasn't the best choice. But I've done it now, so I'm going to eat it because I don't want to waste them, and I don't like wasting food. So I know better for next time. So I just thought I need something to keep me going, because obviously I'll be going out after I finish work over to Leek with Tom to look at this Facebook Marketplace tent that he's buying. And I thought, oh, this might keep me going for a bit. I put protein bar in my bag, but in reality I've got like 721 calories left. So if I eat the protein bar on the way to Leek, then I'll only be left with about 500 for dinner, which I don't think will be enough, although I need to have a think of what I'm doing, because obviously I'll be out, and then when I come back I need to do my outdoor walk. I was thinking of putting jacket potatoes in and getting Eddie to look after them and doing jacket spud. And I've got a tin of mince, so if I can make that last over 3 of us, or perhaps have beans and cheese on it and some salad, then perhaps that will be doable within my calories regardless. I'll have to have a think. And yeah, I've got chicken and stuff in the fridge, but I don't know how much time I'm going to have to cook, although I could stick some chicken in when I got for my 45-minute walk and it'll be cooked when I get back. So I could do like a chicken and bacon filling for a jacket potato. Might be an option. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. I might change my mind completely and do something completely different, know me. So after work I went up to Leek, which was about an hour's drive, with Tom to go and get his hiking tent so he can do his wild camping. And I've got back and we've come out for our outdoor 45-minute walk. It's currently, what time is it? Currently 8 o'clock and we are 14 minutes in. So still got a little bit further to go. I asked Eddie to put jacket potatoes in the oven, so we've got jacket potatoes for tea. I'm going to stop off at Morrison's on the way back to get some sweet corn, so I can do the sweet corn like double baked jacket potatoes, I think. 45-minute outdoor walk done. So on the way back from my walk I circled past Morrison's and I bought some tin sweet corn. I'm doing my stuffed jacket potatoes, so I'm just going to get the potatoes out now, take all the filling out, mash it with some sweet corn and some bacon, a bit of cheese, and put a little bit of cheese on the top, and that's going to be dinner. I did actually get some reduced bargains. I got like a reduced chicken korma for 48p, a katsu for 70 something p, and a chicken Madeira like with rice for 48p. So I did get some reduced bargains. The red Leicester cheese I've got, this was down from 2.75 to 83p. That's perfect for dinner. So I'm going to get on and do that in a second, and I'm going to have some salad with mine, I think. I haven't worked my calories out yet, but I know I've got enough to cover dinner because I haven't had anything since my Rhinevitas that I had for a snack earlier. I'm so glad I had those because I would be starving otherwise by now. I'm pretty tired. It's quite late for dinner. It's going to be about 9:30 by the time we eat, but that's absolutely fine because it's just been a busy day. One of those things. So at least we're not having a takeaway. We're eating healthy at home, so that's a win in my book. And hopefully, because it's potato, it's carbs, it'll fuel me for my workout tomorrow, whatever that is. Whether I go to the gym or whether I go out for a run. So when we got back from Leek, we've just, and from the walk, I've just quickly put Tom's tent up with him in the garden. That's why I'm a bit later with dinner as well. So his tent literally takes 5 minutes to put up and 5 minutes to take down. It's for hiking and wild camping and stuff. But it's really good actually, really, really easy to put up. Not like our big massive family tent we had. But yeah, so we did that just to make sure it was all okay. The guy seemed really genuine, so we had no doubts it was going to be fine. This guy seemed like a seasoned professional at wild camping as well, so. Anyway, I haven't got my microphones in, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. And I shall hopefully remember to show you my dinner. Here's my dinner. So I've got a jacket potato, and in there is sweet corn, bacon and some cheese. Oh, I've got to check the Norpat lighter, Tom. There will be a bit of Norpat lighter I need to add to that as well. Are they? Well, apparently they're all right. Then I've got some salad, and then I've got some salad cream. That's just a reduced fat one. It's all tracked, apart from I've just remembered I did put a little bit of Norpat lighter in there, so I need to track that, but it's not going to make a huge amount of difference, to be honest. So I've got loads of calories left. I think this takes me up to something like 1400 or something, or 1400 and something. So I've still got a fair few left if I want anything else, but I have had a slightly less active day because I did a walk-in treadmill walk this morning rather than a strength workout. So I don't mind leaving my calories as they are. Probably won't have anything else because it's late, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Just editing the video, and as I'm playing catch up, I never know how many days I'm adding together, so I never fully end the video. I just sort of say see you tomorrow. So just coming on to say that's the end of this video. It's like 25 minutes, and I don't want to keep it too long because I think there's like a happy medium. If you have them too long, then people just it's just too much. So there'll probably be videos going up back to back because I've got like 3 videos like worth each 2 days. This is the 9th and 10th of June. I've still got the 11th and 12th and the 13th and 15th because today is the 16th. So I'm going to try and put them up each day just so that I can get myself back up to date. And yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy watching it. I actually didn't come down with something in the end. I think I was on the verge of it, but I think all my activities obviously like help my immune system. I was obviously like, you know, just tired and all the rest of it, but yeah, I was fine in the end. And these videos were recorded before my weigh-in update, so everything you see me eat and all my activity is what was included in my recent weigh-in update where I lost just over £2. So yeah, just for reference. Gets a bit confusing when they're out of order, but there's nothing I can do about it. Working full-time and doing 75 hard is difficult to fit everything in, so I'm doing the best I can, and bear with me whilst I'm a bit behind. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, if you could, it really helps the channel, and especially little channels like mine. And if you've liked the video, pop a like on it and comment down below if you've got anything to tell me, and I shall see you in the next video, most likely tomorrow. Bye.